Exactly.
But so, Sara, can he make the case? Can the prosecution make the case without it?
I mean, they have to put not one but two guns in the hands of Alex Murdaugh. And Chris, you know, this guy's putting up an alibi defense, and he doesn't even know at what time he needs to be somewhere else. The prosecution has been really dirty here. You know, they haven't given a very clear timeline. They're saying it's somewhere between 8:30 and 10 that the murders occurred, and that sort of deprives him from the ability to, you know, put together his defense effectively. You know, and I just think look, the jury selection is very important. I've heard Mark talk about this in other segments. I know Harpootlian from an organization that I was on the board of. He's flamboyant, he is loud, and he's got to get rid of the jurors who are, you know, combative and, you know, alpha male like you,
right.
Like you wouldn't make it on this
and
jury.
by the way, Sara,
how did I
Dick
get beat up in this?
He's born and bred there. He knows that area. He knows the people. I mean, he's a formidable opponent.
Yeah.
The prosecution to me is on the ropes on a case that the public probably thinks is a slam dunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, they don't have motive. Their motive is laughable.
It sucks.
And their scientific evidence. If I'm the prosecution, I'm not putting that stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on a second. And Larry, don't feel shy to jump in here because I'm getting killed. The idea that because these are two defense attorneys that I got here. The idea that they're not going to get any of this motive evidence in. I understand that you have to balance probity and prejudice. I get it, but is it really safe footing, Mark, to say, yeah, they're not going to get any of that in?
Well, first of all,
no, they're going to get.
Go ahead, Professor Kobilinsky. Go ahead.
Yeah, they should have documented their evidence. So they should have been photographed. There should be lab bench notes. And, you know, there are times when you have very little evidence to test, and it's going to be completely expended. And the proper thing to do then is to inform the defense that you're going to use it all up. So if you want to watch me do the testing, come and watch. But they are going to use it all up because there's just insufficient amounts to get the full testing done. So this could still be alive and well if it was properly documented.
So we'll see that. Now, Mark, what does it mean? How big is the motive?
Well, look, it's the old saw is you don't need motive, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not one of the elements. However, I try a case sometime where you don't have a motive because it's the first thing the jurors are going to say when they get back there to deliberate. Why? I mean, it's human nature. So they've already tried to say that it was, I mean, they've concocted motives that I would guarantee you that if somebody did a focus group on, because I've done my informal focus groups, people say it's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I mean, it just makes absolutely no sense. This idea that somehow he was trying to deflect, Murdaugh was trying to deflect from the imminent revealing or revelation that he had embezzled $750 and so he blew his wife and his son's head off. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just patently ridiculous.
And I think, you know, look, Mark and I have had our share of wife murders, but your son, your own offspring, that's where it's a stretch, you know.
If he didn't do it, who did it, Sara?
He doesn't have to prove. I mean, first of all, he doesn't have to prove anything.
But I'm saying to the juries, they've got to feel like they have some idea of who did it. Beyond a reasonable doubt means that it's got to be reasonable.
You know where they're going to go?
But Chris, remember that, you know, his defense is that they were out to get this family. They were out to get him. He's pointed the finger at Curtis Eddie Smith. It's just enough that he points the finger away from himself. He has no burden to prove the guy.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.